Fellow Ambazonians, fellow Southern Cameroonians, welcome for the No Koni Talk Zone. Now, it's platform where they talk the truth and nothing but the truth. I want to welcome all man where they for abroad and at home, and our people where they for inside prison for inside La Republique du Cameroon, where they don't be captive due to the war where they fight for our independence. I also want to salute all our refugee them and our IDP them where they go through hard time, and for the community we then discuss with them most of those communities as well. I want to just salute them. We then spend a lot of time for Victoria last week because the commander-in-chief, the leader of our war of liberation, Dr. Chua Yaba, he then make Victoria a centerpiece after we then come up for inside womb. We then see the way the people there for womb then react, and we then come for inside Victoria with the engage the community then for our forces and they on the ground. Some of the video footages I go show them later because of lack of time and lack of preparation. I barely don't get time for arrange all the material then for today, but definitely I will present everything for una as it be. Our forces then be highly engaged on the ground. General Efang, General Bubi, General Hassan, General Kapora, Captain Small Pikin, General Moses, and General Omega. All the Ambazonian general then be very, very busy, sleepless night fighting for our liberation, and we are focused on the mission of our liberation. I want to welcome everybody once more. Now, our tradition for always welcome all man ready to participate live online on Facebook page so that make will be interactive, but at the same time now we'll also be on ground zero and across the globe on our national television, the Ambazonian Communication Network. So I want to just salute all man for ground zero and to watch me now. And for the people the way that they make me be interactive on Facebook, I see our woman of God, Mama Elise Immaculate Nkom. Salute you, mom. Welcome. I see Ghana Elizabeth and Treasure Rock and Jonas and everybody we did watch on live. I want for salute una and say una come good. All money place a day. Una cafe them day for up. I salute Commander Talk and Do for Menchum for the wonderful work we did do and all our commanders Popol and General Sumanguru and the one nothing name them. Una all day for my heart and una day for our prayers. Today I will take una just a very, very fast issue then way to go on. I want raise fund specifically for help one of the IG general then where they battle at Republic du Cameroon for inside Navas, inside Mavas. Mavas now one of the biggest, I think for inside Manu, the most populated district for inside Manu. They go through a lot of pain from the attack of La Republique. Now for inside Akwaya for inside Akwaya, for Akwaya, when I remember General Ngoy of Sokadef and a lot of Sokadef fighters, they didn't give their blood for win and liberate Akwaya. Unfortunately, we see some of those people the way they say that they be their leader them. They don't go for Switzerland, and today we see how Akwaya they go through hell. La Republique du Cameroon they are unleash a massive campaign for destroy Akwaya, burn villages and kill our people them. I will present some of the images them. Some two boys and they La Republique the military they be shoot them. They be done saying we picture them. I be done ask General Omega me then send me video for those picking them. They don't send the video them, and also they get information say for inside for around some village they call and say room for inside for the Mbororo vigilante group when Ngala Jerat be create and where they be go keep people from Garbu. We ran here say today they are already go inside action again. They work a beat and harass our picking them for the chief from Tombo. We now become for TV for can begin cover up for the crime for the killing of your own people them. Is to be involved from information what they get them they that particular Mbororo the day from Tombo again, they don't go from Tombo, go for room for one area they do work harass people them. You know what make long way Cameroon government they become toxic they go they put the people the way they be key people they Garbu, me then go for trial. But the CC Bashiru now the head for that, now the head for the Mbororo people the way they run, deceive them, me then join this deadly squad where Ngala Gerard arm them right from Nkambe Then they also for Boom and many other places, even for whom they come sometime right for Sabga, they see work harass our people them. So I don't want to highlight those issues them. Make una sabi say nothing in that way they go on. But first, before we start, I want to take una for the Savannah State, in precisely for the great state of Bui, who would then get an incident where the forces them for the IG forces. Nah, sorry. Yeah, are they live already? Yeah.
Okay. Pierre, please pick him up. I'm trying to get in the studio. That's fine. Okay. How many minutes have you been live?
I'll be live now. I did just actually put on my introduction to my opening statement before I get to my presentation. So if you see, catch me up.
I'm thinking about at least 5-10 minutes to do that.
Okay, I'll get the music going on, and then hopefully you join. You just hook me up.
Okay.
So that was our technical team. They are trying to broadcast this particular streaming live on our national television, the Ambazonian Communication Network. So please forgive me for that brief interruption. I'm just going to take the time to play a music so that we warm the seat for about 5 minutes, and then we get them connected, and we will be live on ACN at the same time. So let me get this music going on for us. Why is this thing like this? Okay, my computer is not collaborating. So if you are watching me on YouTube and you watch me doing all these things, know that we're struggling to catch up with the technical support team of our ACN channel. So
you be very good woman for your fashion.
One woman,
if you want joy, you tell yourself you be very good woman for your fashion. One woman,
good woman, them now good woman, then get good fashion. So I welcome all now. I see Leonga Martin they online. I see Omalu they online as well. Bernard they online. Jeffrey they online. Julius Tofu they online. We'll get some video material that they have today. And I hope say Biko Khan is online as well. So I'm welcome. Now around 3 a.m. for Hong Kong time. Okay. I don't know if the crew for the ACBC they don't already connect us live. Let me double check. I salute Mama Irene Ate. I salute you. Bishop Joseph, Happy Olivia, Charles Nji, all man welcome. I want to just double check if we don't be broadcasted yet live.
For
ladies and gentlemen, una welcome once more. We'll be take some time for wait for our technical crew for the Ambazonian Communication Network for get us live on that platform so that we will be broadcast live on the Ambazonian Communication Network for Ground Zero and across Africa and across the globe. So once more, una welcome. Today na the first day for December. Might try for adjust the date. Today, now the first day for December 2020. This is the No Conitalk Zone, a platform for advocate for the independence for Ambazonia and a platform for uphold the truth and for do investigative reporting about the incidents and way they happen for Ground Zero so that me Ambazonia they know the facts from which way it happened from the social media noise. Now also a platform who hold the leaders them to account for make sure say make the things where they promise them for the Ambazonia be attainable and would make sure say would do accountability. I believe in civil liberty and I believe in the public court. So I always make sure say when I get the right for access for information, we do all of our job for bring those things and for una truthfully and honestly. So now the platform, now the mantle that would carry them, hold them for make sure say we deliver for the Ambazonian people them and for enable them for effectively prosecute this war for their independence when a very, very big thing. This is a very serious matter. This is not a social media experience. This is an issue about survival of 8 million people who are under occupation and to give the people on the ground a voice to be heard across the world because under occupation they cannot speak. I'm also the Deputy Defense Chief of Ambazonia Defense Forces, no longer the Savannah State, but the entire Ambazonia territory, and I'm functioning on that capacity right now as well on this platform. So you have the benefit of an activist as well as a command officer of the Ambazonian Defense Forces. So today we want to start. I be expect say the SCBC the ACN go start broadcast already live. But I think I not go wait then they fit still rebroadcast the whole show. But nevertheless, we'll get very serious things the way they go on for Ground Zero. Our people then they be attacked on all fronts. And our defense forces them, they on their mission, then be focused on the roadmap for independence and sometimes would it be diverted due to certain circumstances. I want for make sure for remind una say if una never listen for the interview for the TTA soldier or interview for give una a window into what they go on for inside Gozang and for the great state of Momo in particular, and the things the way that they go all across our national territory from Bui to Meme to Fako across our national territory where people that then successfully infiltrate one of the major faction them for the Ambazonia Revolution, the IG group. They take over the group after the leader of that group, Sisekwa Yoktabi, be kidnapped from Yaoundé from Nigeria back into Cameroon. And they then try for institute policy them where you go make a the Ambazonian revolution it fail from within. And it then be with deadly consequences them. We don't see a lot of strategy, we don't see the killing of our own people, inside attack, the killing of Comfort, the killing of the Bible translator in Batibo, the assassination of a lot of people them as a result of the work of infiltrators. So infiltration remains one of the greatest challenges we'll get them. We also see that they use infiltrators and for misrepresent our aspiration with the HD and for accept something less than what our people they bargain for and which way they fight to die for. Now our job for make sure say when people then sign up for give their life, for sacrifice their life for independence, make not only that independence be the thing where they be presented by leadership. If there is any concession or whatsoever which we do not believe in and which we will not support, it should be done in a transparent manner, not out of greed, out of personal gains and corruption. Ambazonia will never be sold again. I assure you that. Whatever outcome it will be as a result of the interests of the Ambazonian people first and their aspiration for an independent country. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I'll go and start for take una for the great state of Bui. We'll get an incident where the forces them for the Bui warrior, where they work with Sako, where they be manipulated by Elvis And we don't see how they give them instruction by Chris Anu and all those people the way they sponsor them for the Bui worldwide for carry out massive atrocity across Bui. We don't inform the Bui people them several times say this is a death trap that will only lead to more death of the people them for Bui. Today we don't see one of those instances then where this boy they don't go for the field, then cash, then block motor for take money for the driver, they execute the driver with one motor boy, the two of the ran die, and then go for social media for go blame them on the ADF. Somehow them believe, say by pushing this falsehood, this lies, it is going to stick on the major force on the ground and tarnish the reputation of the entire struggle. These people they don't mean good for we. Their leadership they don't mean good for we. They work directly for La Republique du Cameroon on the cover of Ambazonia, and a lot of those soldiers them they not be aware. Repeatedly after repeatedly, we see atrocity after atrocity, lies after lies from this group, them for try to blame them on the entire revolution. I'll play the video for our general. We don't decide to be proactive for make sure say we tell the Ambazonia people them the truth about what it happened. So I will bring a video for General Kapura, the lion of Bui, make he can talk directly for the people them with one of our soldiers the way they will be on the scene where they get an encounter with that particular unit for the Bui warriors so they carry out this attack. So we don't allow the general meeting speak directly for Una, make Una understand exactly which way it happened for Bui. Make her bring the video for Una right away.
With DJ now. Okay. So I want me tell me the whole incident that happened yesterday, and I want me talk how the thing be happen, because there is all man they talk and say people where they shoot that driver, na Capo is soldier them. So how will you be there for day where you be there for day before you come on you know the soldiers them and you know their barrack. So I want me tell we so that when you want talk now, me people for Banzo me the all here. I know the talk the thing I say me na all soldiers them me the year. I want when you want talk, me I send the thing me all Banzo them me the year. People where they shoot that person and come where they come on. So if we talk.
I be there. My boss be telling me say we go.
This is the driver that was killed.
Where that tag. We don't go sleep for road. Day break. One be like 7 o'clock. 8 we picking them. They become met up with for checkpoint for play where we sleep. They met up with for there. Then for year we lie there. Where we sleep now for there. Where we will wait we in attack. The one come control now. We boss go we say more begin turn back. If you don't talk, say more no stand motor for road. Say more begin the turn back. As we turn now back, we go reach. Small time they call we say they don't shoot one driver for day. And we have for that people where they be there. I be testimony say I be see all them.
So basically, for person where you need the year fine, I go repeat them again, we're gonna hear. The Ambazonia Defense Forces them, where then they under the command for General Capo for inside great state of Bui, they be send their picking them for patrol. The picking they be there for patrol for defensive position for protect the area where they protect them. They run there for that patrol for the whole night, then sleep for the whole night. For morning time, they encounter a group of troops where now the Bui warrior them, they meet up them for day. At that time, the general call his soldier and tell them, see me they come up for that particular area. Later on, when they come up for that area, then yes, say they ran kill some driver for the with a motor boy. And naive the soldier this they testify for the Ambazonia people them, me they know exactly which way they happen because he be there on the ground, he be meet up the people them before that incident happened. The Bui warrior them as normal, you know, when they carry out this atrocity them, they the one for act pain for the injury way they ran injury by lying saying our soldier that they commit this atrocious act them for inside Bui. Make una hear me the soldier explain what will happen.
I know all them.
When I saw them for
When I saw them for Bumban, saw them for A2.
For Bumban under Commander A2.
Under Commander A2.
Okay.
They become met up with a field where we did there.
You know some the soldiers them there.
I know say dragon be there.
Yes.
Bukunji be there.
Yes.
Fiti be there.
Yes.
Then Wada, I don't know his name, they call it Wada. Then
So it give the specific names for the so na Banso Pekin and this, so all man for Banso on fi verify this incidents them. Now the specific name for the people then this way they be day for day when then go kill this driver and the motor boy for the boy warriors them, and then make them manipulator them and propagandist them for abroad begin try for blame and for our general way day for day. They even that make all type of lies. I don't know what is going on with these people in their mind. So now listen for the soldier me account, the people the way then go kill this driver for day.
competitive friend too, I don't know his name. We'll be there 2 weeks 6 for there.
They will get now, we can go.
They will get 2 AK, one pump action. We left them for there before it happened.
So they think what they also I want to say me also ya them for we made a year and two made the people them for we bunch of people them made a year because all thing when they talk say Capo don't do this, Capo don't do this one so when she don't quiet I know they talk so man we talk say true they talk say the man don't do this thing so he never even talk say no be me don't do am when she don't quiet so they not say na me don't do am. See where problem become start for we where general big number be one come with the big people them they kill them. You don't ever see soldier for back and forward again. You know, we don't ever see them again. But they come out for road, they make control. Take people their money when something don't happen like the one where don't happen so. They turn now for back and head. Oh man, this thing not even say me they begin talking at all. People where they
So now General Capo that it talk, neither they explain what it happen. The same thing we wanna be here for the interview for the soldier and for the TTA, the tigers of the terminators of Ambazonia when a commando is soldier them. They detail on how they enforce a system of collecting tax. Now the same thing way that happen for inside boy again today. This boy they don't go stop motor, whether they want take money now by force or not, we don't know which way happen. But the result I say they don't kill the driver and for kill a motor boy. Now the driver this na Banso picking this two na bodies that they are already buried the driver from which we hear. We'll send the transitional authority we did for ground, they will go for the barrier. Now the thing in this way they happen. So we want me gonna understand exactly the truth for which way it happen for ground zero. So generally explain generally which way it happen.
come up from all buy and sell and where they come up for Kumu. They be there for market here. They will see all my picking them for here where they are come out that kind of worker. So if they want to talk about that one where they talk so, they don't say all will be there for here. No man no be shared for this place. So when they talk so they think they worry me. And two, you don't finish. Think I want to talk for Buina say what it. All thing where they talk all time when they go cause something where they don't cause them for any place they talk say na General Capo. Now today where me I want make an army all man for here for Bui. Me they know. When they go for any place go kill for there, they talk say na General Capo don't kill. Una they make na bebe. All una think them where una they make them badly. All that scenes where they don't wanna cause them. All people they know. Now say they fear na say me they not talk in the public, me una go shoot another man. So
now the year the warrior them, the only reason why people them for ground zero they need to talk about the atrocity. Now because of the reprisals where they do them. They fear for their life. Those people they need to represent our people in any way. So now here me the general explain what really happen.
when we go make that kind of thing, we gonna agree say na we don't make them. Why we they go make and so talking about defend my name? The audio where they make, the video where they make and so on say what it is circulate for social media say people where they kill the man, they be na under General Capo. Where all my picking them be there for you. See where the problem be come up with where man we go and shoot person with them. My picking they know they come up for it again. Where I know why.
I don't know much of any person. Yeah.
And even all people them for Bui, they know say come for back come. He never ever shoot any man. No matter how they go shoot for any place. Can't talk say General Capo don't do this one and she don't quiet so. And they talk this thing and not the talk directly except now for soldier them. Because the people where they call this thing they know. I want to make them now say me all people them for Bui made the year and made the nothing where they pass. It be good say when you talk thing where you be straight. Die for thing where you don't talk straight. Problem not there for that one. But you lie and lie, go die, now your problem. When you lie in a lie, go die in a problem. If any civilian day where don't ever yes back and be shoot any man where evident day, me the talk. How will they go shoot?
Now the year, now our general is the challenge, just like General Efang, the Supreme Commander of the ADF, he don't talk am. If any person get evidence, say the Ambazonia Defense Forces, they don't carry out any atrocity, make una present am. We welcome the evidence. Unlike the other groups, there are thousands of evidence. These are evidence of their atrocities. There are evidence everywhere for these people. It's not like people are making unsubstantiated claim. It's not like we are trying to score points. These are evidence. General Kapora is saying the same thing. If anybody where fee say wouldn't commit atrocity, me the person bring am. Me them bring am for table.
But you lie in a lie, go die in a problem. When you lie in a lie, go die in a problem. If any civilian day where don't ever yes back and be shoot any man where evident day, me the talk. How will they go shoot for any side? Shoot for any side. Go talk to General Capo. And the one guy they make a now so me all man know. Now say wait. When they go shoot so, they can't talk to General Capo. And they wake up and she don't make quiet. Go shoot for any side. Can't talk to General Capo. And she don't make quiet. The one guy they make I want to make people they know now because some people they don't talk say how will they talk say now you don't shoot make and so you now you don't make and so you she don't quiet so you show say now you don't make them. The one now I want to make all man know. Because that thing where they work and make and so. And I want to give some advice for the soldier them where they say they be in an IG where they know one ADF. When I bought them the same one for back matter where when I know this over. When man they wake up like IG, it talks say a man for ADF na black leg. General Capo they work under military. That one na for spoil we. Na politics. Man she don't so check thing where if he make a man spoil the whole back and come. You know the same he choose that one for top. So that one where when I just we come talk say man they work under military now because when I one thing them way when I do am me the height. Me na my own they come out. And the who or no. No be say people they go ban so no. They know all things where when I do am. Now say they fear na say if they come over public talk when I go shoot person. How we when I on na say when man talk against when I go shoot and I shoot him. So when I think that way I talk and then post it.
So the general ran talk. That is what is happening. We hope say all man hear, all man get the message. That people in that way they kill anybody where speak out the truth. All man for Banso, he knows that the ADF they fight against La Republique, not only against La Republique, and all their lies them. The time for those lies have come to an end. All those manipulation where they don't spend years and years for build them, it don't come to an end. It need to serve the purpose of the revolution. It is serve only the purpose of one person, Mr. Paul Biya, and the illegal occupation of our territory. And anybody where they push that lie, make it be ready. We emphasize them again and again. Whether you did for diaspora, if you make this treasonous lie again about the Ambazonia Defense Forces and the people them, where they don't sacrifice their life, maybe we know say get consequences on the ground. If you do want lie or you want make any accusation, the minimum we would ask you now say get your evidence, substantiate them, because there is no perfect crime. If the ADF indeed is to work for La Republique, there will be evidence. Like we know that the Sakos are working for La Republique and there are evidence. When I hear Bandam, when La Republique do Cameroon representative, it don't stand, it confess, say they give them money. When I hear their soldier them for ground day, for inside Gozang, they talk La Republique, they give them money. Again and again and again, when I hear the meeting and the corruption between Chris Anu and Sako and La Republique. When I see they put even for social media they put they prove them. Even their own group that indict them of such practices. We don't come out and make accusation like that for political points. It is not infighting, it is not insulting people, it is just telling people the truth based on the evidence and what the people are doing. The activities will definitely prove what we are saying true or false. So I do still want inform Ambazonia people and say for inside by Tombu village, that village where they for Ngarbu, where they become commit that massacre. We hear now say life it go on now. The Bororo people then we Ngala Gerard Ibidan gather them for Mr. Paul Biami, they work with the military. They don't enter for inside one area for they for some small village they call and say room. They continue for the beat people then for they. We also hear say for inside Babanki some incident they happen where our mami them for they don't come up for complaint. Also, La République du Cameroon troops, they don't come for they hold them, they force them, say me, they give the name for Amber Boys and where they for that area. We condemn those practices and we call our made them be patriotic and made them protect their Pekin the way they fight for defend Ambazonia. We also call on the fund for Babanki, where it be done been a very good fund. It will be good fund to tell La République du Cameroon RSC. Make no amount of corruption, not making me turn against your own people then because it will get serious ramifications them. When those boys they go decide for react. I go want to go now for inside Marvas. I plead with the Ambazonia people they want to listen for me right now at home and abroad. Now time for we for put together money for support this general. We no say na IG general, but we no care. We need to put Ambazonia first. They ran the fight for the past 1 week for defend Marvas. Marvas I think that the biggest, most populated district where they for inside Manu. They ran kill a lot of people them for day. The general way they for na General Omega, na a very hard-working general. It fight for defending people them and for independence only. That area it be controlled some time, partially by Sokadef. The Sokadef they be done declare ceasefire. They work now with the HD for Swiss for go work what type of formula where they work and for them for with La Republic will not sabi. But which way it happen? I say La Republic they not get any ceasefire. They kill our Pekin them for they mercilessly. We be done show on a picture them for two of the young Pekin the way they see them for road, then shoot them. The video footage is around come for we finally. I go and play and for una make una hear this atrocity where they go on. And I beg una reach out directly for Lucas Asu. Una reach out directly for Mama Wali. If una get difficulties, una reach out for me directly. We need for supply bullets for that general right now. We get way for supply and for them right now, but we need money for do. Now, urgent plea. When I know say I not be very comfortable when it comes for raise money, not be maybe something where I be very, very good at, but I take an exception for this case because it be urgent. It be urgent. Make I play the video them. I don't hear the story them for they don't just broke my heart. I don't even talk about the incident for Victoria, how Dr. Chua Yaba the one put interest for they. We don't talk for the people them for they talk about some Bensikin people the way because La Republic their military want seize their Bensikin, then carry those boys and then go kill them, dump their body for some place. One I don't even talk for some one military man when I'm Ambazonian, he don't call me the woman. Now woman actually military woman, he don't call me the joke cry and I cry with the way they do and for inside Victoria for keep Victoria me be the way we be. It be terrible. Our people then for Victoria they need for stand up. They need for stand up. First of all, we will go for the video for inside Marvas, for inside Akwaya, and we'll see which way it go on for day. And if anything, you never ever motivate una for donate for self-defense, make we protect our people them. I hope say this picking the way they kill them. This was picking them for inside Akwaya, it go motivate una for do the right thing. Make we give this boy them the equipment the way they need them for defend themselves against this terrorism from La République du Cameroon. Now the video this for the picking. While the video go on, I will also put along the side screen pictures them from the Peking, the two other Peking, then they wound them, we then shoot them for road. The Peking will explain that for itself. It be self.
Yes, una fit see how the country dey. People the way they claim say La Republic government military they secure the nation. Una fit see what they happen for Southern Cameroon inside Akwaya,
The Peking
Manu
wound that
County. The Peking way they stand so. This small Peking so I want ask una say una fit see how this small Peking so people gone so fight. This small Peking so be come in Nigeria anyway with your brother, then they be dead them 6. They come out for carry cocoa go sell them for Nigeria. The small cocoa the Peking be carry them with your brother them. They can't start the shoot the Peking. They shoot kill two of your brother, and then they shoot it for hand. The other brother they shoot it for back, and then the other two will be there for back. They run come out. Why them two they sustain injury, and then 2 they kill them as a sport. When a small Peking the way they not stand for fight, and then the can't talk say now Cameroon military they secure the nation. This small pikin, they wanna look like this. This small pikin was stand fight to fight against a government. If la Republic soldier they find Ambazonia soldier to fight, this boy so if he stand in Ambazonia to fight, okay, they no get eye for find Ambazonia soldier for side the way they kind of pig na this small boy they now for kill him. So I go ask the boy what be happen with you before the shooting. He go talk and when I go hear. So a boy, what be happen before the shoot you?
We be carrying a cocoa where they come where there 6 of us where they come where we come join with the people where they shoot us where they kill 2 of my brother where they shoot us where of us we come out.
Okay. So as the people they be see una so they just start for the shoot or they be stop when I say wanna stop.
They be see us so they be just start to the shoot. As I did they shoot, they not come out for good. They still there, they think say us we just come out and push them.
So the Cameroon military, a trained military, a professional military with all the hardware where if you ever get them, possibly get them. They meet these children, 6 of them, they kill 2 of them. Just open fire like that. Like they are animals. Like they are not human beings. No value. Look at the picking them. Look at this age. Even no matter what human being can open fire on children like this. And this then they go on for 4 years. For 4 years. Yet some people they want go get so-called regional elections without any empathy. Jesus Christ.
Okay. So una be come so yeah, the other brother where he to gain a wound so he gain the wound for which place? For back here. And then you get your own wound for hand. How you be take come for the place?
As I they be shoot me around I go enter for bush. I stay down I bleed until hungry catch me. I come pass where these people do not go help me.
Okay. Now after you come out for dinner, time will be there for bush. You come out, you can't come out now for road. Or you be bleed now. Hungry can't catch you now. You can't come out for road before. And but now so now they can't help you. Now people they already be helping. Now which people them? I mean the people they already be helping. Now civilian where they help you own and but now so you own like public so they be help you. Okay, now Ambazona soldier, you see them where you see them, you call them, say they don't shoot you for one way, they can't help you. They come out with you now for the place.
Yes, they be there 2 of them.
Okay, the Ambazona soldier, they be there 2 of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Fellow Ambazonian, I did beg una for reach out for send support for General Omega. No be ADF soldier, but na Ambazonia soldier, na Ambazonia first. They need all the bullets them when they ever get them to defend themselves and to defend their village against this terrorism from La Republique to Cameroon. They ran they live peacefully under Ambazonia control for the past 4 years. We know the hardship with La Republique their present they bring them. We know the atrocity where the military for Cameroon they bring them across our territory. We know the terror. Our people have rejected this union. The least we can do is to protect these people. Any army where you go meet up Pikins then like this, it be bad enough say they don't carry all the resources we got them make them for me be available for we for Ambazonia for take care of ourselves and live a good and honorable life. It not be enough say they don't take every resources we get them. Take them for develop their own country, they no fit develop them. Picking them for this age, whether for the struggle for learn for house, for work for house or around house, then be forced for carry cocoa go sell them for Nigeria. For help their family. A military go meet up picking the way and carry cocoa for their head, open fire. Killing 2. Now small picking than this. Wait till we need them again. This is why we are fighting. This is why we cannot accept this state of relationship and occupation relationship with La Republique. Please, when I'm donating money for this very IG group, the Omega never ever receive any money for them. As a matter of fact, the gun the way they get them, the bullet the way they get them, in the community that help them. I dey beg una, I take God beg una. Una give we money, make we give this boy bullets and guns, make them be able to defend themselves against such acts of terrorism from the Cameroon government. I beg una. If una don't know how to support them, una reach out for me. Every single franc una send them they go for General Omega for the bullets them. We get bullets them on the ground. He will get the choice for buy the bullet by himself or for make order for your own bullets and your own gun them. Everything we will send them for them. We are the most credible people who have been doing this for a long time. And I assure you, even the money for the transfer costs, we will bear the transfer costs to make sure that every donation will arrive on the destination. I beg una, if una listen for me, una contact me directly, una contact Lucas Asu, una contact Mama Wali, and we will help una for half to donate me go directly for them. We need them urgently. Even if una want to donate and through TTOF, yes, una fit put our TTOF, we go still get them, but get the receipt and then send the receipt for me. If you donate for Mama Wali, you donate for Lucas Asu, you get the receipt, you send them for me, make a follow up, make that money reach for day, me then get the bullets today. This is why we are fighting. This is the evil we are fighting against. No generation from Ambazonia no deserve to go through the same thing we go through. We must make sure we get our freedom completely, freedom from terror, freedom from persecution, from any occupation of foreign power. Fellow Ambazonians, I go on Teguna again for the great state of Momo, once more for the amber to amber fighting way down they go on for day. When I be done, at least see the video where the Momo Marines they make them for talk say one of the forces the way they be there for day, they ran decide for join the Ambazonia Defense Forces. When they be decide for join we, the forces them for the TTOF then decide for attack this boy them, then kidnap some of them, go keep them for their camp. We'll be very happy for tell owner as we be that announce for Facebook post. Say those boys them they run come out for their prison and then be free. These are video footage is the way they come from our soldier them for ground zero where the boy they then finally meet up their brother them for the Ambazonia Defense Forces. This boy they ran live for the past 4 years, they be deceived, say the ADF na the work with the Republic. Now the same forces then today they run for can join we again. And we'll be very happy for receive them with open hand. We'll go arm them, protect them, give them weapons for fight against one enemy alone, and that enemy is La Republic to Cameroon.
Yes, Pa, if you can see, that is engine. Engine is now on base. When I point engine, me pa see, that's engine, that's engine. That's engine, and this is Akabacha 1. Mami Coco. Where then they? Eskai! Eskai! Are you sure for commander no? Clear, Pa, this is our boys. This is engine. This is engine. This is engine. This engine. This engine. Engine is now on base, sir. This is the one that I said that they burned the parents' house, sir. This is a man. So
this is the guy. Them burn this one in the house, the video, the pictures, and I think I don't get time for get the pictures. The TTO, the commando picking them. Then go burn houses them for people them where they believe in ADF forces them for Gozan. Now their own country people them all. Then go burn the houses. Now La Republic of Cameroon their character in that. We condemn that atrocious act with the highest possible word. And we call on all the soldiers the way they did for day. Me they understand say we not work for the devil. We not work for the devil. And then they mix my word. Those people the way they don't talk me they don't get arrangement with commando, me them begin collect money, then they use sooner. They need to fight for against La Republic. When I see the Okonda Titus, when I see them for inside Nigeria, Okonda Titus, they work now the picture this with Kunda Titus, not in that. When I see they receive money for La Republic. Now they burn houses. Some of us would then decide for offer ourselves for serve our nation on the front line. We know how hard it be. Some of us would abandon our family. We need to talk with our siblings. We need to communicate with our families and because of Ambazonia liberation. We know how hard it be. Let alone a soldier for ground where they don't decide for enter bush. For go burn the family house. We not almost be worse than La Republic. Because La Republic know all we will do for the Ambazonia struggle. They know our houses them. They never go burn them. But when they go burn a fellow soldier a house, where family they never do anything, the family they don't be stranded. Now go burn the fuel to the house. Una work for the devil. Not be only La Republic, una work for the devil. And I call on all una for the TTOF, una abandon commando. Una abandon that clique of Samuel Komesako and Chris Anu. These are infiltrators. These are people who are not working for Ambazonians. They are working for their self-benefit. These are church rats. People who could not even afford a meal for themselves. Lazy people. Chris Anu na Isa Chiruma introduce it for Ambazonia. We don't fall for this their trash long enough. We need to abandon these people and focus for fight for our liberation. Now the way they don't can use them for cash Seseko. Full Seseko go put about prison. Now the poisonous ideology of a government. I will release the audios them. I hear some of the people they don't make a propaganda audio. They talk say ADF will work find General Diamond for kill him, the Sokadev general. Yes, at one point we will be the worker find it because he be the target our forces them. But we'll always put Ambazonia first, even in the middle of that conflict. That way, La Republic can attack them with Ayeke. We'll send back up for them, and I will release the video, the audio. I'll release them tomorrow, and I request for clearance to release the audio. Maybe when I hear the communication between our forces and the General Diamond, when I go know say actually we are the big brother on the ground, we are the mother force. We accept all forces. We supply weapons for all forces them, even technology for explosive. Even when we need to take the credit and when they need to give we the credit, we need to mind at all, because the most important thing that we put our country first. So we get a lot of things them and a lot of updates them for bring them. Make una no feel I don't forget the video concerning the leak footages them for inside with Chris Anu where he take money. I will release those one them, and also the proof where Chris Anu be go meet up Ngole with Eko for England. He become true France. I will present the evidence then for all that meeting them. Make una actually know say these people are working for La Republic. It is not something we are saying out of hatred or out of to score points. We have evidence. We have evidence for that, and their actions is proven every day. And I will release those audios eventually when I go here for myself. But right now we need support for Mavas. Now either I wake up for 2 o'clock for night for ask una help. We need support for Mavas. We need General Omega needs support. We need to put aside everything to make sure so we arm them to their teeth to be able to defend themselves. We then bring in some other weapons and deliver them for ground zero. The video footage then we will show them later on. Ambazonia they win very badly. We don't win, get big victory them against La Republic. They never be able for take back control of any of the places and hold the control them. Our community school that they go on will remain engaged as well with the international community for make sure say make we get a negotiated settlement. La Republic negotiate for come out for our territory. The leader of our liberation, Dr. Chuayaba, is focused. He benchmarked the way they set them for we for the defense. We meet them up, and everybody is working very hard for our liberation. Our ground zero commander, our Supreme General Ifang, we salute you, we thank you for the great job. General Cobra as well for Bamenda Brigade for Mezam, and all our general the unit the way they don't come in from where they integrate them now from Awing and Santa will be very happy to see how things that they build up. Na Jose na money the shot, and all the forces them waiting they on the line to receive their own equipment them. We do tell them me them be patient and to tell Ambazonia me them we need that help now. Our forces them the operation for this month of December they go to accelerate. We will target Brazaris in particular. I've been sending warning for Dreamland. I'll do this one next time, but I think maybe I have to do one. Our forces of Bamenda they don't capture this contraband of ban La Republique du Cameroon Brazaris drinks. This time I tell them they release the motor them, they destroy the Brazaris drinks, they release the motor them. For this December we will be very aggressive. Anybody we go transport Brazaris drinks in a motor, that motor will be destroyed completely. It will be destroyed. Any warehouse where you go house Brazaris motor, it will be destroyed. Any bar where you go carry sell Brazaris drinks, these are illegal drinks, it will be destroyed. So one person that already sent me message for WhatsApp, say one donate for Omega, it asks for PayPal. Thank you very much. My brother for Denmark, Alino. Thank you very much, my brother. I don't see the WhatsApp now. But I want to send the video first for contact Lucas Aso, Mr. Alino. The money will be faster because Mr. Lucas has to be more, he give more time, and it always be he job they allow you for be able to carry those transactions. I'll share one of the video for the Brazaris who don't cash for Bamenda. Just for let una know so our forces they really work hard for implement our policy them. They don't cash 2 trucks for Bamenda. All the money I be don't tell una say any man where you don't bribe, if you don't bribe some soldier them for Bamenda, say they will allow Brazaris, we don't do rotation, we don't do set everything in place, all those things they don't go work. Ma play one of these video them at least for give una an idea for the things the way our soldier they do for ground. So this one I contraband.
When I see time where they don't start the transport the Brazaris Mimbo, not for night, if you voit.
So now Brazaris they don't begin transport Brazaris now for night. We inside capital city for Bamenda.
Buy Londo gear for we. The city where they carry them for night. Wait. Now all motor na Brazaris. They start by Londo fight again for we. Say they don't settle control. They go for night. They go pass on night. See I don't already pass a such a one. Nothing is where they go carry them. Wanna look and find. When I see them, now this one only Brazaris. Now this one.
So because of lack of time, these Brazaris drinks are completely destroyed. We allow the driver and the vehicle to go away. From December, as we start this month for December, any motorway it go carry Brazaris, we don't overgate a lot of people that don't even complain about, say, I don't come for the I make now let's say na church things. No, we give time for our people them and we put their livelihood first. We give enough warning for make sure say any law way go be implemented for safeguard the general interest, make it take into consideration the amount of publicity, because it not just be enough for we for make rules, they implement them very aggressively without being sensitive with the sensitization with our own responsibility for do the same for do and so before we take those harsh actions. So subsequently, vehicles will not be spared. And I talk for Dreamland because I say the highest number of Brazaris member for inside Bamenda illegally. All our Republic to Cameroon, the agent them, their troops that they can't drink now for Dreamland. Dreamland would like you too much. Would like you too much. Now why did I take this time for even call your name Dreamland? Because Mrs. when I enter Bakwa, now for Dreamland way at the camp for they can relax. The last time I come for they even celebrate, they make me big celebration for day for all those places that were Bamenda. When I know me, I've been a Bamenda boy, I mean a man for when I know we know how to chop life very well for Bamenda. But na country first. It not be acceptable when they don't ban Brazaris Mimbo. Make you see say that Brazaris Mimbo. This time, if you say Brazaris Mimbo, you keep La Republic mid and guard you like security guard for your premises. The boy they go look for other way for make sure say we go be within our code of conduct, because the talks of La Republic if you go ahead go do something, and the danger that way there for you Dreamland. Because if you get enemy them, they hear our warning. Your enemy then go do something for try to put up for our head. So any action where it go be taken, it will be within our code of conduct. And if you extend even to your property, if you continue to do it, you do them. So stop that Brazaris. It not be worth it. It not be worth it. Any man where they say Brazaris and AMBAZONIA, you did directly support La Republique du Cameroon, the economy where they because we don't trace the profit for Brazaris in particular. Say be directly linked with the treason, with the terrorism for La Republique where they push this illegal war for our territory. Now why that way Brazaris they be singled out. So if you buy Brazaris, no so you arm Mr. Pobia and a clique for continue for begin do the mass murder for AMBAZONIA. So ladies and gentlemen, now almost 4 o'clock already for Hong Kong time. So due to time, we will continue tomorrow, and those leak audio them I will try for presenter for una. May God bless una, make our revolution be short, may our independence be forevermore. I will bring the footages for inside Boya, the one that we were soldier the go time for Moyoka. Also, I want to thank Commander Small Pikin, Captain Small Pikin, for the wonderful job they done do and for go around for meet people them during this day for they don't observe the Independent Day Ghost Town. We're gonna keep the good job going. God bless you now. Ciao.